Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB the Show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the San Francisco Giants. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And today is draft day, Singy. An exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams.
Boog, what's changed in baseball is that draft picks are going to get to the big leagues a lot sooner. They're going to be tracked every step of the way, and they're going to be expected to have an impact. So for teams, they have to get it right because there's nowhere to hide in terms of what did you do with the information, who did you select, and how have you brought them through your system.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll, and on the hill in this one, Jordan Hicks. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So,
diving stop. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Here's Byron Buxton. Ripped to short. Now he launches a throw over his head, and this ball is going to wind up out of play.
Sometimes early errors can be just as costly as errors made late in the ball game, but you just don't know it at the time. Second batter of the game gets on base for free, bringing up the number 3 hitter. So we'll see if they can take advantage right here.
Ripped to third and caught. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're tough, it's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
And that one is lifted in the air. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here's Royce Lewis. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So up next for Minnesota, Brett Bryant. That's hard hit on the line. Yastrzemski racing over to make the catch. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Oracle Park. And on the hill in this one, Chris Paddock. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So,
oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back. Now batting Max Kepler. 1-1 now. Bounce to the right side. To first. 1 up, 1 down. And here comes Carlos Correa. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A massive home run. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add on. It's 4-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
1 out, base is empty. Kyle Farmer, the next twin up to hit. The 1-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. This one in the air. Flores gets under it. 2 away now. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's out to center field. Yastrzemski under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Twins get 1 on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the Show North. Back here in San Francisco, we head to the bottom of the 2nd, and digging in for San Francisco, J.D. Davis. The pitch. That's towards center. Bryant moving under it. Brings it in. 1 away.
Batting 6. No left fielder. Michael.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jeffers hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7. The center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants go down quietly. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luis Jr. The 1-1. And that one ripped to left. Conforto makes the play, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Yastrzemski going back, and he can't make the play. And it kicks off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second safely.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap. And
oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He made him pay for that one. His 17th of the year. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. Jordan Hicks will depart, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm. So they turn things over to the righty, Mason Black. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Max Kepler at the plate. That one to first, and he handles it himself for the out. Here's Carlos Correa. And that one wrapped foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Carlos Correa with the key hit this inning. It's now 7-0. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Back here with my pal Singy, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's Tom Murphy. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Here's Will Wilson, and that's in there at the knees. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the 3rd. And that one lifted in the air center field. Bryant makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now it's the 2nd baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. 2 outs. That's to 3rd. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. See, fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. So here's Wade now. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Buxton moves under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So the Giants leave one. Back here at Oracle Park, on to the fourth. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Edouard Julien. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. Julien coming home. Plays the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. In the air, left field. Conforto under it. Out, number 2. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ryan Jeffers. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
In the air out towards right center, and no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second, and it gets by him. Around second now, going for 3.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 10-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
2 outs, nobody on. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Brett Bryant. That one hammered center field. Yastrzemski going back. Got it. Great leaping catch.
They typically put the best athletes up the middle, and this center fielder makes an excellent leaping catch to end the inning.
And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Flores, the base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, great stop from his backside. Junior tossed to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Twins 10 and the Giants nothing. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Max Kepler. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Man at first, Carlos Correa, the next Twin up to hit. And a pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Kyle Farmer, the next Twin up to hit. The 1-1. Line drive. Base hit. One run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And now it's going to be Edouard Julien. 2-2 now. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. In comes the run from third. It's 12-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 15-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way.
Digging in, Ryan Jeffers. Kicks and deals. Now fly ball to right center. And it's caught for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Luis Jr., the next Twin up to hit. Righty delivers. And that one in the air center field. It gets down a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs.
Wilson quickly to second for one. And it's a double play to end the inning. But not before 5 cross the plate. With the big blow being this 3-run homer. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bryant makes the catch, and there's one gone. Mike Yastrzemski up here. One down, base is empty. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast, and they're on the board. It's 15-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
One down. So here's Murphy now. And strike 2. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Out towards left center. Bryant sizing this one up. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Will Wilson. Splits the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. We're through 5. Back here with my pal Singy, all set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Twins, Brett Bryant. Here's a 1-1. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Sends it to Flores. Now 2 away. Now Correa up to hit. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And the righty deals. And that one fouled off. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. And here it comes. On the ground to the left, Davis. Throws to first, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Twins in front, 15-1. Tyler Fitzgerald getting ready to hit.
The second baseman,
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Griffin Jacks comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Fly ball center field. Bryant makes the grab on the run.
the batter, the designated hitter,
Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. One down, base is empty. And he takes a strike. Stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Top of inning number 7, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Edouard Julien. Center field. Yastrzemski makes the grab, and there's one down. So up next, Byron Buxton. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Short hop liner, handled it short. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning, and now it's Wilmer Flores. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these Giants, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Got it by him for the K. Now it's J.D. Davis. Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. Kepler on his way in. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And here is Michael Conforto. 2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul. And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. That is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Rogers.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ball to strike. On the ground to short. Slings it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Royce Lewis will hit next. On the ground to 3rd. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Brett Bryant. The 1-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going. Now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Steven Okert.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And now the lefty fouls it back with 2 strikes. A 1-2. And another ball. And down on strikes. And 1 gone. Now the catcher up to hit, Tom Murphy. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the pitch. That just misses. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Jeffers drifts towards it, brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back back here in San Francisco. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now the DH, Carlos Correa. The pitch. Foul ball there. Righty to the plate. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
That smash towards center. 2 away.
Up next for the Twins, the second
And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, and it hits the base. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that is that. So they go quietly there. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, Dua. Twins are out in front 15-1. Bottom of the ninth. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. On the mound now for the Twins, Yohan Duran.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
In the dirt, throw to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And up next for the Giants, Jorge Soler. They're down to their final strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come.
Got him. And that is the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just one run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
A 15-1 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Welcome to the home run derby. Let's get right to it. just 1 minute remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, your home run derby champion, Aaron Judge.
Play ball. He's safe.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the American League, number 35, Clay Holmes. Now pitching for the American League, number 78, Yenir Cano.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB the Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Minnesota Twins. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And, Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Brett Bryant. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, just about set to go, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What should we keep an eye on here?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point, and if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And another ball. 1 out, bases empty. On the corner for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. Got him swinging.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie. And
got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back at Target Field, and today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road.
He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So digging in, Edouard Julien.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
1-2 now. Bounce to the left side. Clemens to second, pulls him off the bag. So up next for Minnesota, Brett Bryant. The 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Boots it. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. Here's Byron Buxton. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The kick, the 3-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
You ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
I've been to many games as a fan.
And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. A towering shot. Is 26th of the year, and the Twins have the lead now. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Luis Jr., the next Twin up to hit. Here's a 2-1. Popped up. Turner should have it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 6.
And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it. Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right? Oh, that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Two outs. Foul ball.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. It's a grand slam for the Twins. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the second, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Buxton pulls it down, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career.
1 and 2, the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. Swings through that one for strike 2.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
The wind and the pitch. Line to left. Snags it on the run. 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Here's Royce Lewis. In the air out to center. Pache makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Edouard Julien now at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Marsh sizes this one up, and that is that. Back in Minnesota, this is Bryson Stott. And a 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Buxton makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Cody Clemens. And that's a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
The Phillies down by 4 here in the second game of the series. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
2 down, nobody on. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And it's a as we go to the last of the third. And the batter now, Brett Bryant. Line drive. And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. And he deals. That's to third. Clemens over to second, on to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Luis Jr. On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Two outs. Slice down the right side. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Twins wind up stranding one, but they're in front 4-0. Back here with my pal Siggy. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Trey Turner. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the run, sends it over to first. And they get Turner for the out. At the plate, Whit Merrifield.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The wind of the pitch. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Kepler makes the grab, and that'll end the. Back at target field, bottom of the fourth. Max Kepler at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And the right-hander deals. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And they add a run. It's 5-zip.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good.
And here comes Carlos Correa. And another ball.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still.
And it gets by him.
Just one of those scenes.
Now on the bump, Christopher Sanchez. He last pitched 2 days ago. Back to the top of the lineup, Royce Lewis. The next Twin up to hit. At the belt and fires. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Base knock center field. Scrambles back to second safely, and a run comes in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And now Edouard Julien. On a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And there's one down. Here's a big power threat. Brett Bryant.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Over to stop for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch.
No, that's low. Ball.
Step off throw to first. Bryant gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs in the inning on 4 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Twins 6 and the Phillies nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and deals. Popped up. Lewis under it. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Fly ball down the line. Kepler grabs it on the run. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh digs in now. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get an out on the play. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Lewis. They take the force out, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the shortstop, Luis Jr. And the pitch. On the ground, out to short. Turner tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Ryan Jeffers getting ready to hit. Ripped to third and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Right side. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Twins retired in short order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6 and digging in for Philadelphia, Cody Clemens. Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Justin Topa will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Popped in the air. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in.
Off balance feed. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Whit Merrifield stands in for the Phillies. Swings and misses. 2-2. The Twins up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Here's Carlos Correa. The 2-1. Fouled off left side. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. To third, and that chance handled. On to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So up next, Kyle Farmer. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one smoked out to left. And there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They lead it though 6-0. Back here with my pal Singy. New inning getting started. Bryce Harper to the plate. Left-hand batter waits. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now, Kyle Schwarber.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice slider into the gap right there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
The 2-1.
2-2.
Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Steven Okert.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Here comes a pitch. And they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Hopped up on the left side of the infield. And the infield fly is called. Here's the third baseman, Cody Clemens. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Farmer pulls that one down, and that's the third out. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. And this is now a 6-1. Back in Minnesota, now the number 2 hitter, Edouard Julien. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Next to hit, Brett Bryant. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to stop for one. Relay to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs. I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Pache gets under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Back at Target Field, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Christian Pache. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And now the lefty. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Griffin Jax. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Buxton makes the catch, and there are 2 down. Whit Merrifield, the next to hit. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's a base hit. Here's Bryce Harper. And a pitch. Little dribbler up along third. Off balance throw in time. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Phillies back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Andrew Bellotti.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Banks off the wall. into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Max Kepler, the next Twin up to hit. That one to first. Harper steps on first for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Carlos Correa. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Righty delivers. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. One, two now. Base hit and a run in to score.
He was all over that one. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
So 2 down, and next for Minnesota, Kyle Farmer. The pitch. This to third, Clemens. And that is the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Comes the 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Swings and misses, struck him out. JT Realmuto steps in. Swings through that one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And Realmuto is out. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And now here is Brandon Marsh. That one fouled off. 1 strike away. Right through there, got it. And that is the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For Philadelphia, 1 run on 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 38,649. A reminder that extra light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.
Mm-hmm.